That. Needed to get the volume down on that other device. And welcome to the show. Welcome to our show from Fortuna Finders. My name is Alexandra, and we're just getting set up here. We're going to check the live stream on YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to turn on another light here. That's better. Okay, welcome in, everyone. If you are watching this live from Facebook or YouTube, you can click the link and come on over to Whatnot and interact with me live over here. And sorry. And if you are new to Whatnot, you can click the link in my bio, which actually has a link for a $15 coupon that you can spend anywhere on Whatnot, not just at my show. And that's a way of welcoming you here on this platform. So I'm just getting my tripod allocated a little bit better so that when I stand back, let's see, that's good. Okay, all right. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. And again, if you're joining me live on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and click the link. You can come over to Whatnot and interact with me live here. And if you click the link in my bio, you can get a $15 coupon. So I think I may do a scan of the table to just get started, and then we will just go item by item. Not everything is listed. So I think it's good that we do a scan of the table here. So some things are in the shop and some things are not. So if, as I'm scanning the table, if you have any questions on these items, let me know. So again, some of them are listed, some of them are not. So you can put a notification or a pre-bid. I know some people have already put notifications. So you can take a look in the shop. But again, there are some items that are not in the shop. And do let me know if there's anything that you are looking for. We have a variety of little like kitsch, knick-knack treasures and tchotchkes here today. We've got two of these Pinocchios. And so we will get started with these lots of different items here today. That's a beautiful Czechoslovakian decanter. That's a Marwal, and yes, lots of different things in the show. Send in the clowns. We've got the clowns here, six of them. Yeah, six hobo musician clowns. Another clown there, Commedia dell'arte, Piero clown. So lots of different things to choose from today. Let me know if there's anything that you see that you like, because not everything is listed in the shop. And then we will go through some items. Oh, and hold on. Let me see. I have that one giveaway listed. I got to add the other giveaway. Hold on a second. Because we are going to start with a giveaway as everyone's coming in. So let me see here. Hold on. I got to name it. Mini blue vase. Okay. And the shipping profile was like very low. Honey, can you weigh this little blue vase for me, please, real quick? So that's going to be our first giveaway. But as I'm just scanning the table and we're getting started, again, not everything is listed in the shop.
That's approximately half an ounce.
Right. So I'm going to list it as 1 to 3 ounces to ship. Put that in there for followers. Add that. Okay, great. So we've got 2 giveaways. And yes, take a look in the shop. And we've got some things that are not listed in the shop. Most everything is listed in the shop, but I would say there's probably a good, now that I look around, probably a good dozen things that aren't listed in the shop. So, and they're all kind of just sprinkled in. So again, if you have, if you see something as I'm scanning the table, let me know, and then we're going to just start running items. So like these clowns, they're not in the shop. Um, a few other things are not in the shop. This decanter is not in the shop. This pitcher is not in the shop. What else? I think this plate is not added. This like little like figurine new in the box is not added. Let's see. And then like this bud vase is not in there. These two really pretty gold sugar bowls are not in there. So there's some different items that are not listed. And then we've got a variety of stuff down here too. So lots of different things, you guys. I think uranium syrup. Yes, this is a uranium syrup that is in the shop. Um, and yes, we did check it with the blue light. Um, let's see. I can go ahead and start that one off. Let me pin it and then I'll flip my camera around. All right, pin that one. There we go. And I'll show you a little bit closer. All right, let me switch back to me. Hi, I'm Alexandra. This is my husband, Russell. We're Fortuna Finders. Thanks for joining us. And we're gonna start this off with the uranium syrup. Super cool. Let's see, let me grab that one.
You have the blue light?
I do have the black light. Although it's so light in here, it might not show up under the black light, but here it is. It's beautiful green, a little rusty crusty on the top, but the hinge still works there. Super cute. It does have a little bit of damage, a couple flea bites right here at the spout. Other than that, it's in great condition. It's probably Hazel Atlas, but I didn't see maker's mark, so I can't confirm that. Most likely 1920s. And let's see if yeah, you can kind of see that glow, even though I know it's really light in here, but you can see that black light uranium glow there on this beautiful 100-year-old syrup pitcher. This is great. So just starting this one off at 18, and actually let me start the giveaway at the same time too. I want to make sure that we get that blue miniature blue vase going. You've got 5 minutes to enter that giveaway. And you're going to get this little miniature blue vase. It's marked Japan on the back, and it has like kind of like a colonial guy there on the front. Little miniature blue vase for the giveaway. So get in that giveaway, and then again, we're gonna run this guy right here, starting off at 18, retails for so much more. So that's just, oh wait, hold on, I wanna change the time on that. Okay, there we go. All right, and that is running for this uranium glass green syrup pitcher. Again, the hinges work great on that. And there you go. Thanks for taking a look at that. So perfect. And welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Get in the giveaway. And we are just getting started. We'll scan the table again because not everything's listed in the shop, but we will just start going through everything in the shop. So welcome in. Let's see where we're at. We're gonna start. I'm just gonna go one by one, and we will do this. Some of these have notifications. Maybe I'll do the notifications first, and then we'll just go like one by one. So let's do this one. It has a notification on it. I think this is so cool. Russell and I did a bunch of like videos for TikTok and YouTube and everything on this one because it's just so much funny fun. Hello. Oh, yes. Thank you for inviting me. I'll be right over to whatnot.
It's wireless.
It's wireless. So anyway, this is Avon. It's milk glass. in the top is the original perfume, Moonwind perfume, and then in the bottom is Moonwind foaming bath oil. It's all there, all complete. It's a little French telephone. It's so cute. Someone has a notification, so I hope they are here for it. And we're starting this one at $15. And I'm going to notification because the garbage truck has pulled up in front of our house. Let me just silence that notification. There we go. All right. And yes, get in the giveaway, you guys. All right. Thanks for taking a look at that one. All right. Let's see what else we have today. And again, we don't have everything listed. I'm going to go through notifications and then we're going to go through everything. We'll scan the table again too. Someone has a notification for this cute little precious doe, little precious fawn doe. It's Avon. The original cologne is in there. We're starting that off at $6. And it just doesn't have the sticker on the bottom, but it does say Avon. And I'm trying to get the light to hit this just right because when the light hits this, it really glows. It really is brilliant.
There we go.
Let's see if
the ears gonna do it.
I don't know. Anyway, when sunlight hits this, it's really nice. So thanks for taking a look at that one. All right. And again, we're just going through. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Thank you for taking a look. Not everything is listed, but we have a lot listed in the shop. I'm going through the notifications first. Not sure if I see any pre-bids. Russell, make sure you take a look. And so let's see. This is the next one with a notification. And get in the giveaway. There's less than a minute to go on the giveaway. We are giving away this cute blue vase with a colonial guy made in Japan. Okay, and this one has a notification. Oh, this one is really beautiful.
That's a great piece.
This is gorgeous.
That is a great piece.
It's perfect. It is McCoy. It's hard to see with that glare there, but it does say McCoy USA. And it is the double tulip vase. There's only a little bit of paint wear right there. Otherwise, I know it is a really great piece. And it's just beautiful. I would love to see actual tulips in this. It would be really cool. So we'll start this one off at $45. This easily retails for twice that. Beautiful example of the double tulip vase. And let's see who's winning the giveaway. I think that's running too. All right, Huckleberry Love, congrats. You got the giveaway. That's wonderful. So again, this little miniature blue vase is coming home to you. So cute with a little colonial guy, and it does say Japan on the back. Congratulations. And again, there was that double tulip vase. And let's drop some crystal balls in the chat for congratulations for Huckleberry Love. All right, and let me see what else has a notification, and then we'll just go through one by one. Actually, I'll scan the table again at that time probably, so you guys can see what else, because again, there are extra things that are not listed. So I want to make sure you're able to see all of those items. All right. Oh, somebody has a notification on this little bunny planter. So cute. And I really love the colors on this one. Really beautiful. Let's start that off here. There's only one call out here. There's a tiny little hairline. And maybe some like dirt left over from actually using this as a planter, but look at that cute little face and look at the texture on this ceramic. Just beautiful. Thanks for taking a look there. All right. And let's see what else. What other notifications we have? Oh, two people have a notification on this set. Sorry, I keep getting a notification on.
Our camera, right?
Yes, and now the camera's on. How do I turn it off? Quiet. Okay, sorry about that, guys. The camera was, our like outside camera was coming on, and then it was interfering with the show. So anyway, welcome in and take a look in the shop. Yeah, you're welcome, Huckleberry Love. I'm so glad you got that. And going through notifications first, and we'll scan the table again because not everything is listed for the show. So there are some other random picks and pulls in there, and then um, and then I'll just go through everything again, or for the first time. I'm just doing the notifications first to get those out of the way. All right, where are those little planters? Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute, you guys. I looked up the Chinese lettering on ChatGPT, and these are, I mean, they're made in occupied Japan. This one says made in occupied Japan. This one says made in Japan, but obviously they're both occupied Japan. They're a pair, okay? And they're so adorable, but they're made in the Chinese style. So this is Chinese lettering. And hey, Monica. Hey, okay, great. New page name. Love it. Vintage Treasures, Vintage Treasures. Welcome in. So I looked up on ChatGPT they're like good fortune and good health and longevity, and now I don't remember exactly. I listed it in the thing. So if you look at the description you can see what they are, what they're saying. They're lucky, and often they gave these for like wedding gifts. I don't know why I'm having such a
You want some water?
frog in my throat. I have water right here.
Okay.
I Anyway, here we are. Two people have a notification on this one. Welcome in, you guys. And let me just start these off. There we go. They are running right now. Thank you for your bid. And these are so cute. I think a couple succulents would be beautiful in this, or even like maybe some dried flowers or something like that. Just gorgeous. And congrats, you got it, Monica. Congratulations. All right, let's put these in the sold and put some crystal balls in the chat. So our new emoji, which is going to be our emoji for like congratulating buyers or winners of giveaways, is the crystal ball emoji. So Russell, you're going to drop some crystal balls in the chat. And yes, I know you do, Monica. I know you love your Occupied Japan. So I'm excited that you're getting that this couple of little good, and they're good luck. They're good luck. So I like that. So anyway, our new emoji, yes, Russell's putting in the crystal balls for fortuna finders, right? It's good fortune. So that's what we're always about, like good fortune and luck and things like that. So so I'm glad they're going to get a very good home. Thank you. All right, let me see what else has a notification. Oh, somebody put a notification here on this little cordial glass. What's your fortune? You put it like 4 times. All right. Where is that little cordial glass?
I'm getting like tech difficulties left and right on my
Where's
phone.
the cordial glass? Why can't I see anything? Because it's so hard. It blends right in. There we go. Here it is. Okay, somebody's got a notification here. I think so. I actually didn't know this was a cordial glass. I kept looking. In. But if you want to drink cordial out of this, go right ahead. I'm going to just do a close up of the etching. It is blown glass and etched, and we're starting it at $2. And it is really pretty. It does have one little call out. It's like this little like rust stain. I think it's on the inside, and I kept trying to go deep with a Q-tip, but I was having a hard time. So maybe a little white vinegar and borax or something like that will take that out, but I didn't want to scrub it. So, all right. So I ran that one for the notification. Let's see what else we have. And we will have another giveaway coming up too. So do check that out. Let's see. We went through those notifications. Let's see. Oh, someone has a notification on this one. Let me know if whoever has the notification on this one, if you like clowns, because we have more clowns that are not in the shop. So, but this one is actually, so this is like Commedia dell'arte, like Piero from Commedia dell'arte and the dancer. Um, and it's really pretty. Has a little bit of lusterware color in there. It's gorgeous. The only thing is, this was a lamp once upon a time, but now it's just become decorative, right? But I don't think that really takes it away from anything. I think you could put like a dried bud in here, like a dried rose or something like that would look really beautiful coming out of the top. But this would look just beautiful, and maybe a children's room, maybe someone who's a dancer
Don't
or
don't
like
they
in
have
their
like those
vintage
little, what do
vanity.
you call them? The little umbrellas for like drinks, but they have like
You want an umbrella in there?
or like like
That'd be funny.
large and small size, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. We're starting this one off at $8, and it is running. And I just really love the colors. They're really brilliant. I love this blue cap he's
Very
wearing.
nice.
That's just
Very
great.
Harlequin clown.
Yes, very Harlequin, exactly. So there you go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. And let me know if you want me to, like, we will scan the table as soon as we go through these notifications. I'll show you the other clowns too. 'Cause we have quite a few
We
clowns.
send in some clowns today.
We are sending in the clowns today. That's right. Okay, let me see what other notifications we have. Da, da, da. Oh, I skipped over this one. Here we go. Somebody's got a notification on this lady. So she is like late 40s, early 1950s, not like her age, right? Late 1940s, she could be in her
She could.
40s.
It's
I don't know.
possible.
I'm
Maybe
in
she's
my
got a lot of
40s, so
makeup
why
on, or
not,
she took
right?
skincare. Maybe I
You
don't
don't
know.
have to wear makeup in your 40s, honey.
No, you don't. What I'm saying is,
But anyway, she has that bonnet and that like beautiful dress that's indicative of the late 40s, early 50s. And she's a beautiful pastel pink and blue planter. We're starting her off at 7. And I don't think she's ever been used as a planter unless she's been cleaned very well. That's just kind of like manufacturing paint. So that's original. And just beautiful colors. Love her for a vintage vanity. Okay, thanks for taking a look at her. Let's see what else I have notifications on. And then I'm just going to go through the table again, and then we'll go one by one on all these because we got some really cool items today. Is that it? Did I go through all the notifications? I think I did. Let me just double check. Well, let me just double check. Then we'll do a proper scan. Yes, we'll do a proper scan of the table right now and show you guys what we got. Actually, I'll just take a drink of water real quick first.
it's hot here in Florida.
Mm-hmm. And our air conditioning just cannot keep up.
And our electric bill.
And our
is always
electric
going
bill
up.
is ridiculous. So here we go. There's my husband Russell moderating and
Hello.
working on the computer. And here is what we have. This stuff, by the way, is not in this show. That's in our next show. We've got some farmhouse finds and we've got a lot of stuff going on. Here's what is in this show. So if you are coming, if you want to look for like farmhouse stuff, bookmark our next show. We've got some really great things coming up. And here's what we have on the table. These two are not listed in the shop. These gold rimmed sugar bowls. I love stuff like this, like for the bathroom. Like you could put like cotton balls in this, or use this for your jewelry. Or this one would be like perfect size for like makeup remover pads in your bathroom. So that's really nice. Here's that bonnet lady we just went through. Isn't this owl super cool from the 1970s? Somebody
I
want
love it. I
him
love that his
or
eyes look
her?
like gold.
I
Gold
love
eyes,
it. Look, if nobody wants him, I don't care. I'll keep
yeah.
him.
I'm just gonna call him
He's
the
like a
gold-eyed
perfect
owl.
like light academia look as opposed to dark academia, right? Do you guys like dark academia or light academia? All right, there's a bud vase. There's a swan. Somebody already won this. You better put this like in the sold box because somebody already won that. And then this will be the next giveaway. This little trinket dish, super cute floral trinket dish. Um, and then this little lamb. Look at this swan. We never know what we're gonna open in these boxes we're finding in storage. And this is a Lefton swan. Isn't it adorable? Look at all those roses. It's actually an ashtray, but please don't use it as an ashtray. Oh my god. And then this is leaded glass crystal sugar bowl from the turn of the 19th and 20th century. I know, poor swan. Why would you put your ashtray as a swan? Like, that's awful. There's a Bavarian dresser vanity dish. There's a transferware shaving mug. I think this would be perfect for, rather than shaving, for a gentleman, put your makeup brushes in this.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be really great. Here are these L.E. Smith vintage 1940s ballerina dancer lamps with seashell shades. They both work. I just have one of them on because I don't have enough plugs. Um, they're gorgeous. These would look perfect in a little girl's room who's a dancer, or in your like vintage vanity boudoir kind of look. Just gorgeous. These are beautiful, stunning. There's one tiny call out. There's like a tiny little, like, I don't know if you can see it, the tiniest little chip. It's smooth though, so it's almost not like a chip, but it is, because I checked the other one. So I just wanted to let you know that. But these like retail for like, for a pair, especially, you can get like 90 for a pair. So and it's nice to have a pair because you don't always see a pair. There's that McCoy tulip vase, just gorgeous, perfect condition. A couple of candlesticks there, mid-century. This beautiful like trinket dish. I love to use that for like soap. That's like really great. There's that Bud Vase. Welcome in, you guys. We're just scanning the table and then we're going to go back to auctioning everything. If you see something, say something, because not everything is listed in the shop. But do take a look in the shop, put any kind of notifications or pre bids. Oh, I missed these. These are mid century, hand painted. There's like, I want to say that's like Shropshire, England, and this is like somewhere in the Mediterranean. They are signed Japanese artists, so they are Japan. Um, Look at this girl. She's a cake topper, a tennis player cake topper. So maybe you know, she's 1973. The date is right on the bottom, and definitely. I'm getting text messages. I'm getting everything going on right now. Um, Here's a couple of mid-century napkins. I love that orange color. This is Occupied Japan, this teacup and saucer. Did I add this into the shop? I know they're listed. I hope they're, can you check and make sure these guys are in the shop?
Sure.
Because I know I listed them. These are both Occupied Japan. This is a Demitas, and this is a proper size teacup. This is a lusterware cuckoo bird wall pocket planter with the original like pine cone chimes in quotations. This is a nice pair of lusterware. I think these are made in England. Yep, made in England. Salt and pepper shakers.
They are.
Perfect for your tea set. A couple of early American pattern glass matching sugar and creamer. This is just cute dish for you know, like your tea set, right? Add to your tea time. And then these are brand new in box. I've got two of each. And this is like make your own candle. Like they literally come with like perfumed candle with the like bottom end the wick, and you would like melt it into these, and then these are like candle holders. And they're new in the box. These are the box. The directions are on the back. They're from Studio Girl, which was kind of like an Avon that was started in the 40s in Hollywood and then closed shop in like the late 60s. And these are like literally left over from when my mom was a studio girl back in the day. And this is also new in the box from Studio Girl. It's like from the 60s and something like it's just like it's not it's like a head. It's like a Victorian bonnet head that you would stand on your dresser. I don't know. It's decor. So anyway, let me know. I don't think that one's in the shop, but these two are in the shop. Four, I should say, because again, two of each new in the box. Oh, this one's so funny. This is Avon First Class Mail. Look at how it's spelled. Ha ha. I think that'd be a fun novelty gift for like either like a postal worker or like a gentleman in your life. So it has the original cologne in it too, but it is not for consumption or use. It is expired. I have to say that. Okay. Two Pinocchio folk art like wall hanging like things. I think maybe you hang your keys there. I'm not really sure. Trying to focus in on that. So that's very kitsch. I've got two of those. This bunny planter we were just looking at before. This picture, it's just really pretty. I think it should be used as a vase. It does have a hairline in it, but I think it'd be gorgeous as a vase, hand painted there. This decanter made in Czechoslovakia. Um, and I was so happy to have the stopper to it because you don't always find the stoppers. This is a Marwal bust of a lady wearing a hijab or headscarf. I think she's supposed to be Pakistani, but she can be whatever you want her to be. You want her to be Indian, you want her to be Pakistani, you want her to be Middle Eastern, you want her to be North African. She can be whoever you want her to be. Look at how gorgeous she is. Look at those coral lips and those like amber eyes. She's gorgeous. And perfect condition. And then here's Grandpa and Grandma. Grandpa's killed a pheasant for dinner, and Grandma is, I don't know, feeding the birds there. So they're like 1950s chalkware. Here's that poodle everybody wants. Wait a second. Wasn't my poodle? Did I miss the poodle? Because the poodle has a bunch of notifications on it. Hold on.
I don't think we missed the poodle.
But I didn't pull the poodle up. Where is the poodle? Oh, there's the poodle. I missed running the poodle. Well, we'll come back to the poodle. Because there's like 4 people wanting this poodle from Opco. It's cute. The colors are brilliant. And then one half of a salt and pepper shaker covered wagon, but I just thought it was kitsch and cute, for decor. Maybe South Carolina means something to you, little commemorative plate from the 60s. Maybe New York World's Fair from the 60s means something to you, another little commemorative plate. Here are those clowns. Oh my God, 6 musician hobo clowns. Clowning around. One of them lost his hand. Other than that, they're perfect. They're not listed in the shop, so let me know if you like clowns and are into clowns. I'll run all 6 for like 25. They're made in Korea, 1970s. So if you're into musician clowns, hobo musician clowns, these would be for you. And then how many times am I going to get a notification on the outdoor camera? Is somebody here? Did we get a package or something?
I'll check.
I have my husband check because it's like I keep getting notifications.
I'm not getting anything.
There's a Toby winking mug. There's a beautiful McCoy spoon rest. That is just glare on that. Butterfly pattern. It's beautiful. It is perfect shape. McCoy USA there on the back. This is a 1950s gingham green and cream lunchbox. Pretty cool. Look at these Carmen Miranda type salt and pepper shakers. Do you know who Carmen Miranda is? Let me know in the chat if you know who Carmen Miranda is. But that's what I think of whenever I see these. But these are like more like 1970s avocado green with the still life on top. There is a studio art vase. Oh, I'm glad the light's catching it because the picture sucks for this. But this is a studio art signed Millie vase, and it is pottery, and it's gorgeous. It's like a deep eggplant, and then it has these striations of like white and lavender coming down from its twisted triangular shape on top. Then we have these two crinkle glasses, Libby crinkle glasses, Inverness pattern. There's that uranium syrup pitcher. There's a couple of two avocado green Indiana glass snack dishes. There's that Harlequin Commedia dell'arte Piero clown with the dancer. Here's a couple of colonial people. These are actually souvenirs from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Hamilton's outside of Toronto, FYI. There's a little French poodle to go with your little French telephone. Okay, so French poodle, there's another French poodle, there's your French telephone. All right, so if you want all those things. All right, I'm finishing the table here. These are two shot glasses from Niagara Falls, Canada side, 1960s, Dominion glass. There's a cow creamer made in Japan, 1950s. Look at this dolphin from Avon. Look at this little doe. Look at this little teddy bear. And look at this dachshund. The dachshund, by the way, got flagged because they the picture, they thought it looked like something else. If you can imagine what shape that is. So when I put the picture like this, Whatnot was like, that's explicit, take it down. So then I turned it like this and they let me post it. So there you go. Yeah, like a hot dog. Exactly. It's like a hot dog, but Whatnot immediately thought it was representative of something else, hot dog or wiener shaped. But but there it is. He's cool. He can also stand up like this too, which I think is cool. So, but he can stand either way. All right, let me do the table one more time. Oh, and here's some other things not listed and not weighed. Do you like salt and pepper shakers, like Atomic Age? Salt and pepper shakers. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff today. I'll do one more quick scan and then we'll get to auctioning again. This little trinket dish, by the way, will be the next giveaway. All right, here we are. I love these blue lamps. I really wish someone would scoop them up. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop and put any notifications or pre-bids in. And we are going to just do one last scan of the table. If you see something, say something, because again, not everything is listed. And we can do some random picks and pulls. I just want you to see everything that is. Two milk glass vases back there. I didn't really point those out previously. But lots and lots of different things, and we're going to go through it all. So buckle up because we got a lot of stuff, and we're going to go through things that are not even listed in the shop. Okay, so again, if you see something, say something, because again, not everything's listed. Like these clowns aren't listed, and like a few other things, right? So let me turn myself back around. My name's Alexandra. This is my husband, Russell. We are Fortuna Finders, and we are going to just start running some items here. We'll do another giveaway in a little bit. And we'll scan the table again too if you're just coming in. Welcome in, welcome in. And here we go. Let's pull up an item. Let's go from the top. I'm just going to take it from the top and we're going to go through every single one and then some because there's more than what's listed. Okay, so here we have this little cordial shot glass. I think it's great for a bud vase, but some people might be trying to add to their collection. There's one call out on this. It's only $2 start. There's one call out on this. Let me see if I can get it in the light. There's a tiny little rust spot right there. I tried to go down with a Q-tip but it wasn't budging too much because again, it was hard to get down there. I didn't want to like hurt it. So thanks for taking a look at that. I think that could come out really with like some borax or like white vinegar soak. Okay, welcome in, you guys. We're just going through all the items, and then there is more than what is listed. So just so you are aware, Russell, you might want to weigh some of these that aren't listed so that we have
one waiter so far.
Okay, and what?
Disney.
Oh, okay. then I should put those out. All right, no problem. Here's the next one. We've got 2 notifications on this cute French telephone. It's so cute. We were making videos with this, just having so much fun. I was like in the bathtub taking calls. Russell was in the bathtub. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
What did you say?
Julian,
Julian,
the
the car.
car.
Right? So there we are. It's Avon, but I think it would just look so cute on like a vintage vanity. The original perfume is in there, not for consumption or use. Moonwind perfume, and then in the bottom, it is Moonwind foaming bath oil, milk glass bottom on this little French telephone. $15 for this one. It is super cute, great condition, so delicate, so beautiful. I love the little colonial people in the middle of the faux rotary, right? So that's fun. All right, thanks for taking a look at that one. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. We are going through all the items in the shop. We also have done a scan of the table. We can scan the table again because there's more than what's listed. So just let me know. Let us know if you're looking for anything particular. Be sure to check out our next show too. Bookmark our next one, which is Farmhouse and Granny Core. So this one's more, kitschy and whimsy and things like that. So here we go with this first class mail. I just think this would be such a fun novelty gift for a postal worker. It says first class mail, MALE, right? Or like a novelty gift for a gentleman who, is just too funny. Also, this is it's hard to see. This is like cobalt blue glass, and
Yeah.
it's the original cologne in there.
You can really see when you hold it up
It's
to the
Wild
camera.
Country Aftershave from Avon. Okay. All right. Thanks for taking a look at that one.
By the way, did that light just die next to the phone, or do we have it on?
What,
No.
like this one? Yeah, it did just die, right?
Huh.
I didn't turn it off.
I charged it.
Oh, no. Well, I just turned it back on.
Interesting.
Okay.
Just was
I don't
wondering.
know.
Weird.
All right. Okay. Let me see what the next one is. French poodle. Who would like a little French poodle? I would like a little French poodle who isn't barky. And this one doesn't bark. So there you go. You want a French poodle that doesn't bark? You got it. And she sits up in bags, but you don't have to feed her anything. So it's perfect. It's actually Avon Here's My Heart cologne, and she's milk glass. Little milk glass French poodle, probably from the 60s or 70s, from Avon Here's My Heart cologne. Isn't that cute? Yeah, this light went off again, honey.
Oh, boy.
All right, so there she is, super cute. Maybe I'll bring this light in a little bit. Thanks for taking a look. Yeah, that's maybe better lighting.
You know
Okay,
what? Let me raise it up a little bit so it doesn't light you so much,
Sure.
Runner.
sure. Let me see what's next on the list.
You want this
Welcome
raised
in, you
up?
guys. No,
Okay.
that's fine. Right, this half of a salt and pepper shaker, but I just think it's decor at this point anyway, because are we even using these as salt and pepper shakers? It's a little covered wagon, like get on the Oregon Trail, 1883, ready to go, like pioneer style, a little like barrel, and then the other side has the same exact thing, so you can use it either way. I think there might be a call out on this. I'm not sure. Thanks for taking a look at that one. This covered by, oh, there is one little tiny flea bite right there, but cute stuff. All right, thanks for taking a look at that one. We're going to go on to the next one. We have more than what's listed in the shop, guys, so we will do a scan of the table again. So welcome in, and maybe you live in Florida like I do, and you would love a dolphin, or maybe you just want memories of your trip to SeaWorld, or when you saw dolphins in the wild. And this one has the original cologne from Avon, Charisma Cologne, Dolphin Miniature. There it is. All right, original. There you go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. Okay, let's see what we have next. All right. cute little teddy bear. This would be so cute, like on a nursery shelf. And what I love about these Avon bottles is when sunlight hits them, they glow like the frosted glass just like lights up with the original cologne inside. This has Sweet Honesty cologne, and this one is a little teddy bear. There are a couple little like scratches, but very minuscule, very good shape. And again, the original cologne inside for this little teddy bear. So it just look really cute. Thanks for taking a look there. If you see something in the shop as I'm going through this, just call out the number in the chat that you'd like me to run and we can run it. And we'll also do a scan of the table again too coming up. So welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Let me see what the next item is. And again, take a look in the shop, call out a number, but we have more than what's listed in the shop. So here's that little dachshund that we listed here. That Whatnot said I couldn't put a picture this direction. It let me put a picture this direction, but it wouldn't let me put a picture this direction. Also, he stands up too. And it is the original cologne, Unforgettable. This is Unforgettable cologne in this little dachshund. And it's more about the shape of this guy, right? Maybe you have a little dachshund and you just like to collect little dogs, right? So there you go. There he is. Yeah, Whatnot didn't like the wiener dog picture, but again, this way it fixed it. I don't know. Guess it looks like something else. All right. This one. This one's a nice one. God, we get another notification. I'm having so many
There's
notifications.
nothing there.
It says a person's leaving, and I don't see anybody out our
There's
window.
nothing there. I'm about
Our
to turn it off.
our like outside camera's like going crazy.
It's
It's like
It's
it's a little bit breezy outside, so maybe it's seeing like a palm frond in the wind.
There's no
I don't
pedestrian. It's
understand.
just like a phantom.
Yeah, it's crazy. Maybe it is a phantom.
That
Maybe
could be.
there's a ghost outside.
It could be.
It
Now that I
could be.
stand
It could
corrected on that.
be. All right, here we go. Here's this Bavarian dish. It is Gerald Porcelain Bavaria. Has the model number on the bottom. Beautiful blue and white and gold. Beautiful colors inside. It is gorgeous. Perfect condition. And it's starting at 8. And it's just gorgeous. I love the gold. Just would look beautiful on a dresser or your vanity. Use it to put your jewelry in. Obviously, was a powder dish, right? So there's that one. Gorgeous. Thanks for taking a look at that one. Again, welcome in, guys. If you're just coming in, we do have more than what's listed, more on the table. We'll do a scan of the table again. But I'm just going through some of the items. If you see something that you like, put a notification or just call out the number in the chat and we will run it. Okay. Here's this precious dough from Avon, and it's frosted glass on the bottom, and I don't know, like a plastic resin on the top or something like that. But when the sunlight hits this bottom, it like glows. It's really beautiful. It's in excellent condition, has all the original cologne, says Avon on the bottom, but the original sticker's not there, so I don't know what scent this is. But I think this would look cute on a nursery shelf, or if you just like, cottage core or even farmhouse look with animals. There you go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. All right. And like I said, we've got more than what's listed. So we're going to go through some random picks and pulls too. Here is that McCoy vase, double tulip McCoy vase, and it's perfect, you guys. It's gorgeous, beautiful colors, so big. It's a beautiful centerpiece for your table. It has a tiny bit of paint wear, like right there. But other than that, I mean, this is gorgeous, and you could fit a lot of flowers in this one. This one easily retails for twice this price. So you'd really be getting a steal today. And the colors are brilliant. It is marked McCoy on the bottom. Beautiful for like I would love to see actual tulips in here. It'd just be gorgeous. So there you go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. Um, and then let's see what else we have. Welcome in, and we will do a scan of the table again. Oh, this one I actually have to take my phone off because I can't lift these and they are plugged in. So let me switch. Here are these beautiful L.E. Smith frosted blue glass. These easily retail for like 90 for the pair, and you don't often see these as a pair. Look at the scalloped shells on the, and these both work, by the way. I just have one plugged in. And then you got these ballerinas here on the bottom. Perfect for like someone who's a dancer or your vintage vanity boudoir look. Just gorgeous there. I'll switch back to me so I can hold things. And we will do, we're just going through everything. And there is more on the table than what is listed. Oh, you guys, how come no one scooped this guy up yet? This little owl. Oh my goodness. Look at how cute. This is unopened, by the way. This is actually Avon cream sachet. It says field flowers cream sachet. But you guys aren't going to use it for that. You're going to use it as cute 1970s owl decor. And just look at his like little pattern. I mean, and the gold eyes, that is so adorable. And so I would just love to see this like up on somebody's bookshelf. It would look really cool on a bookshelf, I think.
Well, it's
So
wise, you know.
yeah, exactly. They're wise, they're
Reading is good.
intelligent,
Wasn't there
right?
an owl, a cartoon owl that was like all about reading
Well,
books?
yeah, right?
Was
Is
it
that in
Winnie the
Winnie the
Pooh
Pooh?
or
That's
is
in
it
Winnie the
something
Pooh, I
else?
think,
Okay,
right? Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys.
Mr. Owl.
All right, so there's that owl. There we go. All right, let's see what's next. And again, guys, if you see something you like in the shop, call out the number. We'll skip to it. Or I will do a scan of the table coming up and show you guys what's not listed in the shop because we got more than what's listed. This little dish, I'm not really sure if it needs, I'm only marking this as $1. It's got a tiny little hairline you can hardly see, but I think it's meant to be, and it's made in Czechoslovakia. I think it's meant to be like the bottom of like a pine cone or a pineapple. So maybe it had a top. I'm not really sure, but I can't find anything in any of our other boxes that match it. So I'm just running this one as $1. I think it'd be a cute little trinket dish, or put this in your bathroom to put like cotton balls in, or Q-tips, or put it on your table for, potpourri or like anything, or even a votive candle in this. I mean, so many things you could do with this. Thanks for taking a look at that one. Cute with succulents. Yes, I love that idea. That'd be perfect with succulents and kind of have that like, there's a couple leaves there too. Yeah, thanks for that, Southern Philly. Okay, and then let's see what's next. And there's more than what's listed, you guys. So we will show you the table too, and call out any numbers that you're interested in. So I have, let me show you the box first. These are new in box, and there's two of them. Studio Girl Soft Glow Perfumed Candle. And it has the directions. You actually make the candle. Okay. Studio Girl, by the way, was founded in Hollywood in the 1940s. These are from the 1960s, new in box. And Studio Girl lasted till like the late 60s. It's kind of like an Avon, but Studio Girl. So this is what's in that box, and beautiful avocado green 1960s. And guess what's inside? Let me just put this safely.
Take a whiff.
Little like beeswax. I think it's beeswax. It kind of seems like it is because of the color. To make your own candle. There's the bottom. There's like the wick, and it has all the directions with it. It's like fantastic. So, and look, you don't have to make the candle and put this in. You can do whatever you want with this, but I think it's super cool. And it's literally new in box with the directions. What a fun thing to do. So if you're interested in this one, we'll start that one off at 6. And I've got another one. Let me just show you the bottom. There you go. That's a better look. Look at the glaze and how shiny. It's really pretty. Again, make your own candle, right? Who knew that was something that they were selling for Studio Girl? And then we'll get to the other one. I want to go in order. Oh, these are super pretty. I think these would look great if you're having a tea party, right? And
They make
collect
me
some
think of
stuff.
little tusks, but I think it's just that, you know,
These are beautiful. Um, it looks like transferware and lusterware. Salt and pepper shakers. Look at the one's a little bit smaller. So I don't know if that's the pepper, the smaller one, maybe. They are made in England. They have the stoppers. They're so cute. I'm gonna start the pair off at 8. And I just love the roses, the rose design. I think this would look just so beautiful on a tea table for your tea party. Gorgeous salt and pepper shakers there. So thanks for taking a look at those. Welcome in, you guys. Take a look in the shop. If there's anything you like, call out a number. Otherwise, we're going through everything and more because we have more than what's not listed on the table. So there's extra stuff too. All right, here we are. Let's see what's up next. Occupied Japan. Was that thunder?
yeah.
Oh, we're in Florida, you guys. So this is hurricane season. We just get like random thunder all day and all night, and then it does nothing. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm really actually
we
wanting
have.
rain, but
It feels like we've been in a drought for weeks now.
yeah, I just have to keep watering the plants. All right, Occupied Japan, vintage floral teacup and saucer, super cute. $8. There's the marks. Occupied Japan. Really cute design. I like the floral. One tiny call out here. There's like a little like pit right there. Other than that, these are great shape. So thanks for taking a look there. Okay. Carefully put that down. Oh my goodness. And then we have, what's next? Here we go. Here's this little Demitas Occupied Japan also. Let me just do one at a time so I don't break it. Little Demitas cup, Occupied Japan. I just love the colors on this one. It is hand painted and it says so on the bottom. Starting off at $6 for this little Demitas teacup. Perfect for either like child's tea, right? Or if you just are doing like your Turkish coffee or espresso in these little Occupied Japan Demitas. There you go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. Okay. Let's see where we are. Let me put that down carefully. All right, I'm just going to take a sip of water. Just give me a second. Okay, what do we have next? Let's see what's next on the list. Oh, this little Lefton Swan. How gorgeous is this little ashtray? It's actually an ashtray or trinket dish. I hope you use it as a trinket dish. But look at her little like swan, like in the middle of her forehead, the little rose. These roses are just gorgeous. Look at that. And it is Lefton China, marked there on the bottom, made in Japan. Again, originally an ashtray. Starting this one off only at $8 for this gorgeous swan. What a beautiful floral swan. I mean, just gorgeous. Really love this little Lefton dish. And the gold on there is beautiful. Thanks for taking a look at her. All right. Let's see. What do we have next here? Uranium depression glass syrup bottle from the 1920s. Here we go. So much noise happening. We got planes overhead. We got everything going
We
on.
got all kinds of shit.
Everything going on. Here is that beautiful uranium green glass syrup bottle. The hinge works still, a little rusty crusty on the top, but not bad. One little call out on the spout. Starting this one off at 18. This one easily retails like 3 times as much, really. And there's the black light, so you can see that. It's hard to see with all the lights shining on it, but there's that uranium green glass glow for you. All right, thanks for taking a look at that one. All right, let's see what is next here. This Marwal chalkware bust of a Middle Eastern lady. I'm gonna pick her up carefully. Oh my gosh, I need a long arm. I might have to go behind the table.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pick her up very carefully, so you guys can see her and see how big she is compared to my head. So this is a big one. Some of those Marwals are smaller, like mini heads. This is the large size head. Starting her off at 25, she's in gorgeous, perfect condition. There's the Marwal mark right there, felt bottom. Look at her amber eyes, her coral lips. She's gorgeous. I think she's supposed to be Pakistani. She could be anything, Middle Eastern, North African, anything you want her to be. She's gorgeous. Look at her. All right, thanks for taking a look at her. All right, get her back there carefully. All right, stay put, miss. There we go. All right. Let's see what's next here, guys. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop. Call out any numbers you're interested in or put notifications on. And we have more than what's listed in the shop too. So we'll do a scan of the table as well. So let's take a look here. So like I was showing you, we have two of the other kind and two new in the box of this kind too. So felt bottom, made in Japan. It is Studio Girl, and it's make your own candle, new in the box with instructions. There's all the candle pieces perfumed with the bottom and the wick, and that's what this is supposed to be, is a little like candela, as they call it, in old world Renaissance fragrance. Let me show you the box. There it is, new in box from Studio Girl. There are all the instructions to make the candle to go with it, which is super cool. Just a very interesting object, an interesting thing. We're going to start this off at 5, and it is running. And you don't have to use the candle insides for this. You can use it for anything you want. So there it is. A cute little, it's supposed to look Renaissance style, Venetian style, it says. There you go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. All right, let's see what else we have. And welcome in, guys. We will take a look at the table too, because there's a lot more than what's listed. So this is depression glass, Manhattan pattern. You can see that bubble foot. That tells us it's definitely original depression glass, because they did make some of this style in the 90s, but it didn't have that bubble foot. And the only call out here is there's a tiniest little hairline right here. So I don't know if you'd actually, it doesn't look like it goes all the way through, because it looks like it has a really large, like thick bottom. So you could probably still drink out of this if you choose to. Otherwise, I think it'd be awesome for like makeup brushes on your bathroom counter. But because of that hairline, I'm only starting it off at 3. So there it is, beautiful depression glass. Yeah, I love the Manhattan pattern. So this is 1938 to like early 40s at the latest.
That's still considered Art Deco, right?
I mean, yeah, it could be Art Deco. It's like depression glass.
Depression, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is depression glass. Anyway, Manhattan pattern. If maybe you're looking to add to your collection, there. Okay, and that's a tumbler. That was a tumbler. All right, let's see here. We have, oh, this beautiful milk glass vase. And I think this is just gorgeous, because I really love the scalloped top. this beautiful like pinched ribbon scallop top. It's gorgeous. Now it does have like it looked like somebody stuck something in here, like maybe to hold it in there, maybe like a candle or something. I don't know. But I didn't want to scrub too hard on there. I'm sure it would come out with a little, care. I just didn't want to have to damage it in case for you guys. Starting this one off at $6. It is running. And love this pattern. Love the scallop top. This is just beautiful vase, milk glass vase. So there is that one. Really beautiful. All right. Thanks for taking a look. If you are watching this live on Facebook or YouTube, there is a link that you can click to come over to Whatnot and interact with us live. If you don't see that, there's also a link in my bio to click to get a $15 coupon to spend anywhere and Whatnot, not necessarily on my show. So definitely check that out if you're watching live on Facebook or YouTube. Okay, we are going to go to the next one. Welcome in. If you're just coming in, take a look in the shop. Let me know if there's anything you like. Want to call out any numbers? Let me know, or put any notifications in. Let me know. We will do a scan of the table again coming up because there's more than what is listed. Somebody has a notification on this one, I noticed. So here we are, this beautiful lusterware clown and ballerina lady. She is, this is, Commedia dell'arte, Harlequin or Piero. And it used to be a lamp once upon a time. But I think you could put like a dried rose in this in the top, or like any kind of like cute thing like that. Or not. You don't have to put anything in it. You can just put it on your, dresser or shelf or wherever you want to display this. Beautiful lusterware. It is running, and it's super cute. I really love the colors. I love this blue. Just pops. All right. Thanks for taking a look at that one. All right. We're gonna go to the next one. Let's see what we have. This spoon rest. And I dropped the price a bit on this one, but it'll end up back in the farmhouse show on Saturday if you guys don't pick it up, because I've got like lots of kitchen stuff happening in the farmhouse show. But I wanted to add this one in because it's just so cool. This
Such a great
butterfly
piece.
pattern. It says spoon rest. You can hang it. I wouldn't hang it, but it has McCoy USA listed there on the back, marked on the back.
Beautiful piece.
Beautiful piece.
Glaze looks great.
Yeah, just gorgeous green. This is 1950s McCoy, and it is a spoon rest butterfly pattern,
Do you
and a
know
little bit of crazing, but I mean, it's gorgeous.
do you think people were using that when it first came out practically to actually use as a spoon rest, or was it
I
just
don't
simply
know. I wonder. I
because I
wonder.
wonder washing it though if that would be
I
an
mean, you
issue.
would just hand wash it.
Well, of
It would
course,
never go
yeah.
in the dishwasher.
No,
You know what I
no,
mean?
not at
But
all.
I don't know if people were actually using these things. I would want to think people were using these
I would
things
too.
back in the
Yeah.
day.
By the way, we're supposed to be getting rain in like any minute now. There's
Really?
major thunderstorms just to the north coming swooping
It
down on
doesn't
us.
even look like it.
I know.
Look at that.
It might blow past us.
Here we go. Oh, I love this American Brilliant period cut glass leaded crystal bowl, sugar bowl. If nobody gets this, I don't even care because it's just gorgeous and it's beautiful. I think this would look beautiful on somebody's table to do like a tea time, right? Or put this in your bathroom and put all your cotton balls in here or Q-tips, stuff like that. So there it is. Beautiful starburst pattern. Really nice bottom there too. Oh, thanks for your bid. And so that's just beautiful. I really like this one. All right, congrats, Pal Carl. Congratulations. Oh, it says payment failed. You might have to check your payment. I don't know if that
I'm not
I've
seeing
never
anything
had
from
that
mine.
happen
Huh.
before, so I don't know. You might have to check your payment. But congrats, Russell. Would you put crystal balls in
Yeah.
the chat? So we drop crystal balls. Everybody go ahead and drop crystal balls emojis for purchasers in the chat. So to congratulate them, that's our special emoji. if you read our show notes, you'll see the crystal balls. All right, Russell, I'll give that to you. I'm sure Pal Carl is
Okay.
working on the payment method. No problem at all. We're going to go to the next one. Welcome in, you guys. If you are just joining us, we're going to go through everything in the auction, continue that, but we have more than what's listed. We've got random picks and pulls, and we'll scan the table, show you guys. Go ahead and put any notifications or pre-bids in. Here we go. Early American pattern glass, matching sugar and creamer. Let's see, we're only starting this pair off at $5, so that's a great deal for you guys. And there we go. They're just gorgeous. Another kind of like starburst kind of pattern. All right. And early 1900s, early 20th century on those would look great for your tea set as well, right? Having a little tea time. I just always have tea time every day. So anyway, who else drinks tea? Let me know in the comments. I usually have like an organic Earl Grey in the morning. Here we go. Here's that shaving mug. So this one is also early 20th century. And it's a gentleman shaving mug. Of course, like it probably doesn't feel very gentlemanly right now, right? Because it has all this floral pattern, although men can use floral too. It isn't marked. This would be a typical mug you would get from your barber after you went in for the shave. They'd send you home with your personal shaving mug because they would use a new shaving mug every time so they wouldn't contaminate it as a way to keep sanitary. But I think this would be so nice to have, and we'll start this off. It is running. I think this would be so nice to put your makeup brushes in on your, bathroom counter. And I think it would look really pretty, or on your vanity, right? Or use it as a vase. It's pretty big, so you could use it like that too. Or use it as a shaving mug. Thanks for taking a look. All right, let's see what's next here. Guys, welcome in. Welcome in. We are running through items, but we have more than what's listed, so stick around for the scan of the table. Let's see. We have this very cute, made in Japan, yellow hibiscus trinket dish. It's kind of like almost like a maple leaf. Starting this one off at 3. Great condition, no issues. I like to use these for like soap dishes in the bathroom. So that's what I would use this for, or put it on your, dresser to put your jewelry in, something like that. So super cute. Thanks for taking a look at there.
The
I feel
payment
like nobody
process.
ever wants that one.
The payment process.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Pal Carl, I think it was. Your payment did go through, so thank you very much. Congrats on your purchase. All right, here we go. Here's 2 Libby avocado or olive green crinkle glasses. I believe are the Inverness pattern. They have some nice weight to them, which is typical of it being mid-century. What I like about them is the gradient color. So they're deeper at the bottom, and then they kind of have this gradient go pale at the top. They're not the same height. So one is a little bit smaller, but they would really be great to add to your mid-century collections, right?
It's like a high ball and a higher ball.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and they have nice weight to them. So thanks for taking a look at those. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We've got a lot of different items that we are going through today, and we have more than what's listed. So definitely take a look in the shop. Call out any numbers that you see that you might like to look at. Is anybody from South Carolina or know someone from South Carolina, or maybe just had a really good time in South Carolina? Well, here's a little decorative plate from G Nove Company, made in Japan. And it hangs too. And there it is, South Carolina. Not getting enough light, I think. There we go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. All right, let's see what's next. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, this one. Guys, this might be a sleeper. I don't know. Does anyone else use that term sleeper? Where it's like you are getting a really good deal and you just like don't know it. Let me show you. This is a studio art pottery vase, 1960s or 70s. It's marked Millie on the bottom. Gosh, it's hard to see in this light there. You can kind of see that in that light. It's marked Milli on the bottom. It has this beautiful triangular twisted shape. It is like a deep eggplant on the bottom, and then it has this like pour over of this like lavender white glaze. It's gorgeous. Um, Again, probably 60s or 70s on this one. Original studio art. It is running marked Millie on the bottom, Milli, and would look great in your mid-century home. Deep eggplant. All right, thanks for taking a look at that one. And we will do a scan of the table again as soon as we get through all these items. Unless you guys are like, yes, I have to see the table right now. Let's see what's next. All right. We've gone through a lot of them. Here we go. New York's World Fair commemorative plate. And we don't really have World's Fairs anymore. And this was in the 1960s, which really was not that long ago. You think about like the World's Fairs they had like in the 1800s all the time. So this one was 1960s. It was like a commemorative plate from United States Steel. So there you go. All right. Thanks for taking a look at that one. And let's see what we have next. This pair of shot glasses from mid 1960s. I think I want to say I might have it marked like 1962, maybe. These are Dominion glass. They're from Canada. They're made in Canada, Niagara Falls, Canada. $5 for the pair. I love the like what color? What shade of green is this? I love this like sage green. And they have like all the little pictures of Niagara Falls, Canada, and they even have like Niagara Falls, United States on there just to, say hello to the US. So there you go. So those are cute from the 1960s because of the marking on Dominion glass. It was the 1962, like pre 1962, I believe. Okay, here's a pair of beautiful green, avocado green or olive green, whatever you guys like to call it. Indiana glass, mid-century snack dishes. These are in perfect condition. There's a pair of them. Would look great on your table. I think these would look great on your table for. We actually put these out for Halloween before, but we got to scale down on some of our own stuff too. And I love how look at how it is in the light, just pretty. And these are just like great to your mid-century decor. Thanks for taking a look at those. All right. Also, like yeah, Halloween colors, right? For sure. Let's see what's next. These Pinocchio folk art. I've got two of them, but I'm selling them individually. They're a little bit different. Buyer's choice. Buyer's choice on these. They both have hooks on the back, and they are. It's Pinocchio. You can see his nose. See, and let me run them. So these are one at a time. Buyer's choice, running for $4 each, and one's like a little more oval, like oblong, and then they have this little hook at the bottom, like for your keys. I'm not really sure. All right. Thanks for taking a look at that one or two. All right. There we go. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. If you are watching this live on YouTube or Facebook, there's a link to click to come over to the show and interact with me live. So if you want to bid on anything, you actually have to come over to Whatnot to do so if you're watching live from Facebook or YouTube. And if you are there, click the link in my bio to get that $15 coupon. You can spend it anywhere on Whatnot, not just at my show. So, wait, what did I click? The cow creamer. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here is this gray and white cow creamer. It's quite big, made in Japan, starting off at $7, made in Japan there. 1950s on this one. And you can see you would put your cream in here, pour it out the mouth, right? Typical of that cow creamer, very, you know, farmhouse decor here. All right, thanks for taking a look at that one. All right, what do we have next on the list? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Take a look at the shop. We've got a lot of stuff listed, but not everything is listed. We will do a scan of the table coming up so you guys can see what's on there. This one I really love, and I don't know why no one's picked this up yet. But
Very cute.
this is a cute cuckoo clock wall pocket planter or vase, however you want to do it. It's like blue birds, and it is made in Japan. There's the model number two, and then some Japan lettering as well. But with these, a lot of times you don't get the original chimes, and these are like little pine cone chimes that are the original chimes. So thanks for taking a look at that one. Lusterware. It's just beautiful. Look at those colors and the light. Just beautiful. Okay, there we go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. What do we have next here? This bunny planter, and somebody has a notification on the bunny. And I really love these colors. Look at the pink air. Look at the texture on the ceramic. I mean, it's smooth, but like, look at how it looks like the hair on the bunny. Just gorgeous here. So we'll start that one off at $6. It was used as a planter, so there's like some little like dirt remnants in there that I didn't want to scrub too hard. Yeah, it's like the Easter bunny for sure. Not marked, but I mean it's cute. Would look cute with like some succulents there. So very cute. Thanks for taking a look at that one. All right, let's see what else we have. This little lamb um, is marked 1989. It's hard to see there. 1989 Country Collection, TMD Country Collection. Look at the beautiful flowers and ribbon. So cottagecore cute. Look at the little pink tail and the pink hooves and the pink nose and the pink ears. Just super cute. $5 only on this little lamb. Okay, from 1989. Thanks for taking a look there. Welcome in. Welcome in. We've got a lot of stuff today and more than what is listed in the shop. Okay, here we are with a pair of mid-century ribbed pressed glass candle holders, and they're super cute. We're going to start these off just at $4 for the pair. Can't go wrong. Look great on your table, or on your vanity or nightstands or end tables or wherever you want to put these. But look at the pattern. Super pretty, super delicate, understated. Okay, thank you very much for taking a look. Yeah, it does look like it's getting darker outside.
It's been like dark for, I guess, yeah.
Yep. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Here we go with this bonnet lady. Somebody has a notification on her cute little planter, perfect for succulents, or maybe even like those like little I had, but they died. And I'm pretty good with plants, but I had like these little like miniature roses. Not in this, but like I just got them at like Trader Joe's, and they lived for a while, but I live in Florida, and just sometimes certain things don't do well in Florida. $7 start on this beautiful pink and blue pastel planter. She's from the 1940s or 50s based on her bonnet and her dress, and perfect condition. So really beautiful there. Thanks for taking a look at her. Okay, Let's see what else we have. And we have more than what's listed in the shop, guys. So definitely, and I'll go back and do notifications and we'll also do a scan of the table. Welcome in, everyone. Doesn't anybody want these still life Carmen Miranda salt and pepper shakers from the 70s? Oh my goodness. Look at how crazy
They're really
big
colorful.
these are.
Mhm.
Look at that. These salt and pepper shakers. Avocado green on the bottom, still life fruits on the top. And they shake out of there and there. Okay. They both have the stoppers, so that's great. Just one call out here, this pair like end came off. Um, but I feel like you can barely even notice it. It's just these are super cool. Look at the glaze. Look at how glossy. But because of that call out, only $3 for the pair. And look at the colors. And I just think like Carmen Miranda, right? Or like
I think so too.
yeah, or it's still life. And then avocado green. You can't go wrong if you got like a mid-century vibe in your home. All right. Thanks for taking a look at those. All right, let's see what we have next. Welcome in, you guys. If you're watching this live on Facebook or YouTube, did you ever check Facebook or YouTube, honey, to make sure I was
Haven't.
streaming
I
properly?
completely skipped
Um,
mine. What?
because I keep calling out to people there, but maybe the show before last, it did not stream properly.
Yeah, we had
So,
issues then too. Let me
um,
check right now and see.
here we go. Toby mug, a winking Toby. So he's giving you a little wink. He's got a little bit of paint wear on his lips, but other than that, he's in great condition. So he is a Toby here, starting at just $4 because of that paint wear. But there he is. Maybe you want like this kind of like cheeky guy here on your shelf. There he is, winking Toby mug. All right. Thanks for taking a look at that guy. Does anybody want that guy? He could be a vase. I feel like he's also like a planter, a future planter, in my opinion. All right, here we are. Grandma and Grandpa. Ready? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Here is Grandma and Grandpa. And these are from the 1950s. They're in excellent condition. They're chalkware. Look at the colors. I mean, there's really no paint wear that I can see on these. They are marked Trimont wear with original stickers, Japan. Okay, they have the original stickers. I'm going to start the pair off at $10. Perfect for your granny core, right? So there's Grandpa just killed a pheasant, and Grandma has her bird in hand and a basket, and she's ready to, set up to eat too with a picnic. All right, thanks for taking a look at these guys. Grandma and Grandpa looking for some grandchildren to grace their presence with. All right. Okay, let's see what's next.
Yeah, looks like the Facebook one is
Oh,
also running too.
this poodle. 4 people have a notification on this agility dog. Look at how this poodle's leaping. It's like ready for the agility show, leaping. It's a vase, could be a planter. It's more likely a vase. It is marked OPCO. It says ceramic fashions by OPCO. How many notifications am I going to get during the show? But look at the colors. I mean, just the colors are gorgeous. Look at the eyelashes on this poodle. And it's like barking and like jumping. It's in like the perfect like French poodle cut from the mid-century that everybody loved to get their standard poodles like, and I feel like this is a standard poodle in my opinion. And everybody loved to get their standard poodles in this kind of like French cut, French town and country cut, I think it's called. And even look at the little tongue. Oh my goodness. 4 people have this one on a notification. So hopefully some people showed up for it. Maybe I should run the next giveaway here at the same time. Yeah, actually, let me run a giveaway right now. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Gonna run this giveaway. Jump in the giveaway. what you're going to get in the giveaway is this little trinket dish. Super cute. That should help you save on a little shipping too if you get something else here today. And there it is from Opco. Oh, you're here. Great. Welcome in, Ali Ball. Ali Ball, I'm not sure. Anyway, welcome in. Jump in the giveaway, you guys. Where I know there's 4 people with a notification on this little French poodle. There is one call out. It looks like the legs were broken at one time and somebody glued them. So that's why this one's only $5. But I still think it's gorgeous with the colors and just the look of it. Super cute. It is running. And thank you for your bid. And just look at that dog, just like leaping, leaping like an agility dog, and the little eyelashes, and so cute. All right, Allie Ball, you got it. Congratulations. Let's put some crystal balls in the chat
I
for
believe it.
Allie. So that's our emoji, you guys, crystal balls, because we're Fortuna finders. So make sure you guys jump in the giveaway too. So congrats, Allie. This one is coming home to you. She's found her forever home. I'm so excited. You're welcome. All right. So go ahead and put that in the sold box, honey. All right. Welcome in, you guys. We are just going through everything. And also, we have more than what's listed. Take a look in the shop, call out any numbers you might like, or put any notifications on. And we will go back to those items, but we will also do a scan of the table. And I'm just trying to get through all these things to show you because I want to make sure everybody sees anything. Any poodles or chihuahuas? I have another poodle, Allie. Let me come right back to it. I want to show these 2 plates, and I'll come right back to that other poodle. And then I also have a dachshund. So where are these plates? Let's see, which one? This one is the English one. So here's this one. Let's see, start the auction. Okay, here we are. So I want to say this is like Shropshire. It is signed by a Japanese artist. It has that Japanese mark. And it is hand painted. Thanks for taking a look at that one. We'll do its match, which looks like a Mediterranean cottage to me. Okay, so here's this one. Make sure you guys jump in that giveaway. There we go, starting that off. And this looks like it's somewhere in the Mediterranean, but again, hand painted, signed by the artist, Japanese artist, and it has that mark on the back, the Japanese mark. Thanks for taking a look at that one. All right. And Allie, let's see. Oh, Kansas City. Kansas City. Okay. I missed those things. Yeah, you want to go back to the poodle? Let's see. Where is the poodle? Oh, I've got 2 more things in this lineup. I just want to run through
Okay.
these really quick, and then I'll get to your poodle. Meanwhile, the giveaway is going, so make sure you guys jump in the giveaway. Here is this milk glass teardrop vase, anchor hawking, beautiful, $5 only on this one, and no call outs on this one. It's gorgeous. Beautiful example of a milk glass vase, and I love the pattern. It's like 1940s about. So there you go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. And then let's see. I'll show you this colonial couple, and then we'll go to the poodle. All right. Let's see. Where's all the way then? There we go.
That's
All
the
right.
last one. That's right.
And here we go, the colonial figurines. These are actually souvenirs from the 60s, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. If you're just joining us, jump in the giveaway. There's 30 seconds left to get your name in the giveaway. One call out, she's got a little chip on her bonnet there, but otherwise, there you go. There's that maple leaf forever. Thanks for taking a look there. We'll head back over to that poodle. Let me grab that poodle real quick. And the giveaway, 5 more seconds on the giveaway, you guys. Oh my goodness. Jump in. And let's see who's getting the giveaway. Neelisa. Neelisa. Congratulations. You are getting this trinket dish. Cute little trinket dish, floral trinket dish that is coming home to you. Congratulations. You're welcome. Russell, go ahead and drop in some crystal balls in the chat for her. Crystal balls are our emoji, so we like to congratulate everybody with crystal balls. You guys can jump in the chat congratulating each other with crystal balls for fortuna finders. Good fortune, right? So let me come back to this poodle for Allie. So cute little milk glass poodle in that French town and country cut, and it is actually an Avon bottle, and it's Here's My Heart cologne. But she's sitting up in that like sitting up position, begging for food. Super cute. Love this little poodle. So thanks for taking a look at her. All right.
Do we have any other poodles besides that?
Do we have any other
Got the-
poodles? I think I have poodles not in this show.
Okay.
But I do have other poodles.
Right.
I also have this dachshund. If you want to take a look at him, let me know. And then let's do a scan of the table, and then everybody can see everything. And you guys can just call out like anything you might see that you'd like to see. By the way, this is part of our upcoming show, Farmhouse. So you might want to bookmark that if you like farmhouse and primitive stuff more than what you see here. It's just getting ready for the next show on Saturday. This is what's in this show. So some things that are not listed in the shop would be like these gold rimmed sugar bowls. And I love these things for like putting your cotton balls or Q-tips or makeup remover pads in your bathroom, so stuff like that. Let's see, this bud vase isn't in the show. The swan, I mean, it's just not listed in the shop. There's that shaving mug. There's the L.E. Smith blue frosted glass lamps, a pair, which is like unusual to find a pair. You don't always get a pair of them. A lot of times you have to source them singly and match your pair. There's a McCoy tulip vase, double tulip vase. Beautiful Bavarian powder dish or trinket dish, jewelry dish. There's this yellow hibiscus jewelry dish, like in a leaf pattern. Look at this little owl. Doesn't anybody want this owl from like the 1970s? Isn't he so cute, cool? Look at this little lamb there, 1989 cottagecore. Those hand-painted plates that we just showed, signed from their Japanese artist. Okay. A couple of mid-century gold napkins, orange gold. Look at this cake topper, this tennis player girl. Welcome in, you guys. Tennis cake topper from 1973. This is a pair of early American pattern glass, sugar and creamer. And then we've got this cordial shot glass, could also be a bud vase. A couple of mid-century candlesticks. Then we also have this cuckoo clock and it's a wall planter vase, and with the original chimes, okay? So you don't always find them with the chimes, that's for sure. This is milk glass. This is also milk glass. This is like a little made in Czechoslovakia, like bottom of like a pineapple or a pine cone. I'm not really sure. Probably had a top at one time, but just run that at $1. Occupied Japan Demitasse cup. Also Occupied Japan full-size teacup. Then we have Made in England lusterware rose patterned salt and pepper. These are salt and pepper shakers. Let's see. There's that cake topper again. There's this beautiful floral dish, add to your tea set. There's that French telephone. Isn't that so cool? From Avon. Foaming bath oil on the bottom, milk glass bottom. And it is wireless. Okay. All right. And we have Studio Girl new in the box. Make your own candle. Literally has the candle and the bottom and the wick and everything. New in the box. Both of those are make your own candle. So crazy. Those are in the shop. Not everything is in the shop though. Like this isn't in the shop. This is also new in the box from Studio Girl. Like a little just Victorian lady decoration. Um, Look at this first class mail. Haha. That would be funny for like a postal worker or like a gentleman in your life. And this is actually cobalt blue on the bottom. It's hard to tell because it's full of the original aftershave. Okay. All right. There's this one isn't in the shop either. It's just like a hand painted picture, but I think it'd be perfect for a vase. This decanter is made in Czechoslovakia. Has the stopper, great condition. There's a Marwal bust. Look at her lips, those coral lips and those amber eyes. She's just gorgeous. 1960s or 50s there. These grandma and grandpa chalkware, beautiful colors, no call outs on those, made in Japan with the original stickers. It was just awesome granny core. Look at her blue hair. It's too funny. He just shot a pheasant. We're ready for dinner. Here's a little milk glass poodle. How adorable. This little milk glass poodle. Look at this covered wagon, half of a salt and pepper shaker, but it's decor. You know what I mean? It's such a thing. There we go. You like South Carolina? Are you from South Carolina? Maybe you want this 1960s commemorative tourist plate. Or maybe New York World's Fair means something to you. And this one is from a gift from the United States Steel. So there you go. Maybe clowns are your thing. Send in the hobo musician clowns. 6 of them. 6. These are not listed in the shop right now. So if you're interested, I can run them. Just let me know because there are more things than what are listed in the shop. There's a Toby mug. This is a McCoy spoon rest. It says McCoy right there on the bottom. Look at this gingham 1950s lunch pail. So cool. There's those like still life Carmen Miranda like salt and pepper shakers from the 70s. This is Studio Art signed Millie pottery vase. It's like deep eggplant color with striations of lavender and white. Avocado green, gradient avocado green, crinkle Inverness pattern Libby glasses, uranium syrup pitcher, super cool. We can show you that with the black light if you're interested. A couple of avocado olive green Indiana glass mid-century snack dishes, pair of them. There's another clown. If you like clowns, send in the clowns. We've got Harlequin or Piero Commedia dell'arte with dancer right there. Couple of colonial people who were from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Maybe that means something to you. They were souvenirs from there. Niagara Falls, Canada, shot glasses from the early 1960s. Cow creamer, made in Japan, 1950s. These are Avon, but I just really loved the shapes, and they all have the original cologne in them. Dolphin, Precious Dough, Dolphin Miniature, it's actually called, even though it's not like a miniature size, but that's what they call it. Precious Dough, Dachshund, Little Teddy Bear. Again, the clowns. Here's a whole bunch of items that we just pulled out. We can do random pulls and picks from. If you like Atomic Age, salt and pepper. These are actually Disney salt and pepper. They're like never been opened, really. Wow, are they even? Oh, they are. Okay, I was like, is it totally sealed?
I just wanted to make sure they were protected, both being the same.
There he is.
It's Grumpy and it's Sneezy, and Grumpy is the
Grumpy and Sneezy. Okay.
salt, obviously, and he's salty, and then Sneezy
Yeah,
is the
like we
pepper.
literally just pulled these out.
Yeah, they have.
Sneezy is Pepper.
Yeah.
Sneezy is Pepper.
Pepper, of course
Oh
he
my
is.
god. Of course he
And
is.
salty, Grumpy is salty.
Oh my
You know?
god.
Yeah, that's actually an
That's
actual collectible
too
set.
funny.
It hasn't been used. It's
Oh
been
my
wrapped, I
god.
think, for pretty much the whole time. There's not a
Oh
scratch on
my
it.
god. Salty is
He's
Grumpy.
like, let me out of
Salt.
this box right now.
And then Pepper is Sneezy. Oh my god. Okay. All right, that's cool. Let me know if anybody wants me to run those. Look at this. Dr. Scat. Typewriter. Platen roll? And type cleaner. Platen roll. I guess that's what like the ink rolls on. So it's a cleaner, Dr. Scat. What does it do?
It's for typewriters to clean the rubber seal.
Right.
And
Nobody knows how to use a typewriter
no,
anymore, but
it's
it's empty.
a
This is just
product of its
obviously
time.
for
Mostly,
the
it was mostly alcohol
it's
solution.
Dr. Scat. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
with some other stuff.
That's cool. I can get into it.
Yeah.
From Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
Cool. Let me know if you want me to run any of this stuff. This is reproduction 90s Coca-Cola little keychain with a mirror. So that's cool. All right. Some other salt and pepper shakers, like atomic age kind of looking salt and pepper. So anyway, that stuff's not listed in the shop. And then, like I said, not everything here on the table. We'll do another scan of the table. Getting hot under these lights. Whew, it's a hot day. Where are you guys tuning in from? Welcome in. Welcome in. That's a cake topper. I think is so cool from the 1970s. 1973. It has the actual date on the bottom. All right. And then we have gone through a lot of stuff in the shop, but again, not everything is listed. Like that decanter is not listed. So we can do random picks and pulls of like whatever you guys want. Kind of like do the scan of the table while I take a drink of my water. Oh, so thirsty. Oh my gosh. Sun and the Clowns, hobo musicians. This guy's missing his arm. His hand, I should say, not his arm. But other than that, they're perfect. They're made in Korea, 1970s. Lots of different stuff here. Lots of different stuff. What we're going to do, thanks for the hearts. What we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to go through all the notifications. I don't think we have pre-bids, but we do have a number of notifications. No, you have checked?
Yeah.
Okay. But we do have a number of notifications because we've gone through everything in the auction. But again, there's more than what's listed, which is why I'm showing you there is this stuff like salty, grumpy, and then pepper shaker, sneezy, right? And other things that this thing, check this out.
Now
You
that
guys
is pretty cool.
can't
That's
do
a
it. I
totally-
can't do it one-handed.
Here, let me do it for you.
Oh my god. Can't do it one-handed.
It's a totally metal.
Look
pill
at
box.
this.
Look.
This is
got
like
this decor in the front.
1960s.
Yeah, 50s to 60s.
Check this out. Yeah, it's hard to do it one-handed.
Oh boy.
What is going on? There we go. Okay. All right. Here you go. Here's the original pill bar from like the 60s or 70s. Put your pills in there. Why is it like, this just is like extra because that's Wednesday. But I was like, what are all these doing? This is like if you just need some extra pills.
This is the day off.
This is your day off. No, it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
These are the pills, and this is
Too funny.
the good stuff.
Too funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. It's
missing
missing a little like leaf. It should have like another leaf here. But other than that, that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. So anyway, let us know if you want us to run any of this other stuff. We've got like more than what's listed in the shop. I'm getting hot under these lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. Welcome in, you guys. I'm going to go back and look at the notifications and pull all our notifications one more time here as we're going through. Well, okay, this one, no, I'm going to go in order so I don't get distracted and confused. Again, one more time on the table, just one more Like, look at the table, because again, not everything here is listed in the shop. So if you see something, say something, call it out, because we can do a random pick or pull of any of these items that you see.
That is not a real telephone. It looks like it, but it's not a real telephone.
But it is wireless.
It is wireless though.
Okay. Clowns. Lots of different stuff. Lots of different stuff. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. All right. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the notifications. My name's Alexandra. Welcome in. This is my husband, Russell. We are Fortuna Finders. We're kind of doing the kitsch show today. And if you're interested in like farmhouse stuff, we've got that going on, farmhouse and like cottage core and granny core stuff on Saturday. So do bookmark so you can check that out. So we are going to do the notifications. Here we go with a this cordial glass. Somebody has a notification on, and just for $2 start. So this is a cordial glass, but you can use it as a shot glass or an espresso glass. Or personally, I would use this as a bud vase personally, because look at how small that is. So there you go. You would maybe you have this pattern. All right. Thanks for taking a look there. Let's see what other notifications we have. All right, two people have a notification on our telephone, our French telephone, Avon French telephone. It is milk glass. We have had so much fun making videos, TikToks, and things like that with this. Hello? I have to do that every time. So this has the original perfume up top, Moonwind perfume. It is marked. Try and get in better light here. And then milk glass bottom, and it has the original Moonwind foaming bath oil in the bottom. Not for consumption or use. This is straight out of the 60s or 70s here. That French telephone even has like the little like colonial people with the faux rotary. Oh, thank you so much. Pink is Pretty just rated in with a party of 9. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Everybody, make sure you go follow Pink is Pretty. And thank you for coming in, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful show too. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. So here we are, just showing you this wireless telephone from Avon, and it has milk glass here on the bottom. We're going to start this one off $15. It has all of the original cologne. Let me see if I can get that in the light so that it kind of lights up. But there it is. Hello? Julian, the car. Right? We were doing funny short videos with this. Too funny. Thanks for taking a look there. Since you all have joined us, we'll do one more quick scan of the table, because not everything's listed in the shop. And if you see something, say something. So let me just switch this camera around. This is my husband, Russell. Hey. We are Fortuna Finders. Saturday, we're having a farmhouse kitchen show. So that's some of the items that will be in it. So bookmark that show if you're interested in that. And right now we are doing kind of a kitsch, like tchotchke treasures, a bunch of different vintage stuff. Not everything's listed in the shop. So please, if you see something, say something. And put a notification or a pre-bid. We were just going through the notifications. So again, not everything is listed in the shop. So I'm just gonna kind of scan through. I really love this like tennis player. She's from the 1970s, 1973 it says on the bottom. She's a cake topper. Maybe you have a tennis player in your life who needs a cake topper right there. And we've got lots of different fun stuff. That's a McCoy double tulip vase, L.E. Smith blue frosted. Both of those work, by the way. I just don't have enough plugs. It's nice to have a pair of lamps, like little vintage boudoir lamps. Lots of different stuff here on the table. These are like make your own candles, new in the box from Studio Girl. So everything you need with directions too, which is pretty cool from the 60s. A couple Pinocchio wall hangers. Like I think you hang your keys there. I don't know. That's a Marwall bust right there. This decanter is not listed. Welcome in, you guys. And we have this picture, which I think would be great for a vase. Look at this little poodle, this French poodle to go with your French telephone. Maybe you love clowns. Send in the clowns. We have 6 hobo musician clowns from the 1970s made in Korea.
They had a few hit records.
Yeah, great condition. Only this one's missing his hand, but he can still play. Trust me.
He was a drummer.
So anyway, grandma and grandpa, he just shot a pheasant for dinner. Let's go. We've got this nice 1950s lunch pail, green and cream gingham. This is a McCoy spoon rest butterfly pattern. There it is, McCoy, just gorgeous. That's a uranium glass syrup pitcher.
Really nice.
Welcome in, you guys. That is Studio Art marked Millie pottery vase, and just so many things. So again, not everything's listed. So if you see something, say something, and we'll run them. We've got a salt and pepper, grumpy salt and sneezy pepper. So there you go. So I'm going to go back to our notifications unless you guys call out anything that you see here, because again, it's not all listed in the shop, but we do have quite a bit listed in the shop. So I'm going to go back to our notifications. Oh, that's our house. Hold on. Let me switch the camera. You don't want to see our messy house. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome in, you guys. And if you guys are watching live on YouTube or Facebook, you can hit the link to come over here and whatnot, or click the link in my bio to get a $15 coupon. Okay, so here we are. We were going through notifications. Call out any numbers you might want me to pull up. Somebody has a notification on this little precious doe or fawn, and this looks beautiful in the sunlight. Like if you put this on like, you know, a little windowsill, this would look gorgeous, or really nice for like your like a nursery shelf or something like that. It does have the original cologne in it, not for consumption or use. It is from Avon, but it doesn't have the original sticker, so I don't know what the scent is. Not that you're using it for that, okay? And it is running. All right. Thanks for taking a look at that one. Again, guys, welcome in. If you see anything that you like in the shop, let me know. There is more than what's listed in the shop, but we're going to go through the notifications in the shop or any pre-bids. And somebody has a notification here on this McCoy double tulip vase. Perfect, beautiful condition. This retails for like twice this. It's not a common piece, and it just has a little bit of paint wear, but other than that, it's perfect. And just look at that deep green on the bottom. It is running. I'd love to see tulips in this. It would be amazing. You can really fit a lot in there. So just really nice. Yeah, you could use it as a planter if you wanted, but I think it's just meant to be a vase. It is marked McCoy on the bottom. Okay. Thanks for taking a look there. And then let's see, somebody has a notification, I believe, on those lamps, which means I'm going to have to take my phone off the tripod again because I can't pick up the lamps. They both do work. Okay. So I have one plugged in, but it really needs actually like a lower watt. You should probably get like a 40 watt because that's just like too bright. They both work. I just don't have enough plugs. They are L.E. Smith, blue frosted glass, 2 dancers on the bottom of each. The scalloped shells, look at how gorgeous. These retail for twice this. And it's hard to find a pair. A lot of times you find one and then you got to go source the other one. And then their bottom, it just has one little call out. You can kind of see a little bit of a chip there, but it's actually smooth. So it's almost like it's not a chip. So welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We are just going through notifications in the shop. And let me, because I'm here, I'll scan the table again for those of you just joining us, because not everything is listed in the shop. Like these two little sugar bowls, which I love to like put cotton balls or Q-tips or makeup pad removers in your bathroom, to make your bathroom look pretty instead of just like, like whatever. So those aren't listed in the shop. This bud vase isn't listed in the shop. Um, let's see, these orange napkins are not in the shop. So we can do random picks and pulls like this, like Disney Snow White grumpy salt and sneezy pepper shaker. Just so funny. So a lot of these things down here aren't listed in the shop, and we can do a quick random pick or pull. This little tennis player woman 1973 cake topper. And so anyway, lots of different things going on here. If you see something, let me know. We're going to go back to the notifications, but I just want you guys to see what we have. This decanter is not listed in the shop. Neither is this hand painted picture. So lots of different things we have. This is kind of like the random. Oh, send in the clowns. Hobo musician clowns. 1970 guy over here, Harlequin, like Commedia dell'arte with the dancer. So lots of different things going on here in the table. Take a look in the shop. If you see something you like in the shop, call out the number or call out anything you see right here, and we will do a random pick or pull because again, not everything is listed, but quite a bit is listed. So again, if you look in the shop, you can see what we have. And then if you see anything on the table that is, that piques your fancy, we will pull one of those items too. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to go back. My name's Alexandra. This is my husband, Russell. We're Fortuna Finders. I'm going to go back to our notifications because there are some notifications on items in the shop. And I don't want to, oh, somebody added a notification on the telephone. We'll come back to the telephone because I want to make sure I go in order here. We just finished those lamps. Let's see what other notifications we have. Somebody has a notification on this clown figurine. Beautiful lusterware decor. Believe it or not, this was a lamp once upon a time. So you can see where it was a lamp. You can maybe restring it to be a lamp, or maybe just put like a dried rose in this or something like that. Beautiful colors. Look at the blue, just pops. $8 start on this one. This Harlequin with the dancer or Commedia dell'arte, Piero clown, right? At the lamp post, right? The night lamp post. All right. Thanks for taking a look there. Welcome in. We are just pulling notifications from the shop as we already went through everything, but we can scan the table again for those of you just coming back in because not everything is listed. So want to give you guys a chance. But if you see something in the shop, call out the number and we'll bring it up really quick. Here is that bunny planter. So adorable. $6 start. It has just the tiniest hairline right here. But look at the colors. Look at the pink ears. Look at the texture on the ceramic, like being hair of the rabbit. It's so cute. Just adorable. It was a planter. It is a planter, but it was used as a planter, you can see. Okay, thanks for taking a look at that one. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Someone has a notification on this bonnet lady. She is from the like late 40s, early 60s. Pink and blue pastel. She's a planter, but she doesn't look like she's been used as a planter. And she is running. I think this would look really cute in a vintage vanity or even a little girl's room, like really pretty. I just love the colors. They just really pop there. No call outs there, just paintwear for age. Thanks for taking a look at her. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. We are going through notifications in the shop, and I think it went through, but somebody, let me make sure. Some new notifications popped up. And then I'll do a quick scan of the table again before we wrap up. But someone has another person. We've got 3 notifications on our French telephone I feel like someone might be going home with the French telephone.
We love that phone.
Hello? Yes, it is for sale. And it's wireless. Okay, this is from Avon. Original cologne here in the handle, Moonwind perfume. Perfume, yes, not cologne. And the bottom milk glass, and it's heavy, has the original Moonwind foaming bath oil. So not called bubble bath, but foaming bath oil, right? And it's Avon French telephone, straight from the 60s to your home, to your bathtub, right?
Set it right in your
Hello.
bathtub.
Yeah, I know. Like, I can't stop picking up the receiver. And then look at the colonial people with the faux rotary. It's just too much. $15 on this one because it has everything original and it's in perfect condition. Just excellent. It is running, so hopefully the people who have the notification showed up for it. Just a gorgeous look at the pattern there too. Thanks for taking a look at that one, you guys. All right, welcome in. If you see something in the shop, say something, call out a number, welcome in. I'll do one more scan of the table. Let me just check to see if anybody put any new notifications on anything.
No pre-bids.
What?
No pre-bids.
No pre-bids. Okay. And let me just scanning through. Okay, great. I'm going to show you guys the table one more time. And so if you see anything, say something. And do bookmark our Saturday show for some of this farmhouse stuff. This is just a little sneak peek of what we're going to have in the farmhouse show. So some primitive, really cool stuff. And that's just a portion of it. But this is what we're doing in this show right now. So if you see anything on the table, nobody wants this little owl. So cute. I'm going to put that on my bookshelf. Nobody wants it. That's fine. That's fine.
Our academia.
Yeah, light academia.
Light academia.
Yes. Do you guys like light academia or dark academia? Personally, I like light academia. And kind of like with a French country flair. That's like my personal style. Like that's our cupboard. That's our personal cupboard in our house, right? Our china cabinet. So that's kind of like the style that we have in our house right now. So light academia or dark academia? Which team are you on? As we get closer to Halloween and stuff, look at the clowns. Oh my gosh, maybe the clowns should go in like a Halloween show. I don't know.
Maybe.
Some people are very scared of clowns, so they could be like Halloween decor.
100%.
And people like to dress up as clowns for Halloween. In fact, my mom dressed up my sister Colleen and I as clowns and our dog Pepper as clowns for Halloween when I was like, I don't know, 2 or something like that. So, yeah, lots of people dress up as clowns for Halloween. That's what I should be doing is probably a poll in the next show, like what kind of stuff do you like for Halloween? That's uranium glass, by the way, that syrup pitcher. So, and then we have some stuff that isn't listed, like down here. None of this stuff is listed, so just random picks and polls. If you want us to do those, let us know. I think we do better, like with things listed. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just easier organization for us. So, welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. We are actually probably going to get ready to raid unless I see anything. So stick with me while we raid into somebody else's show. Unless you see something really quick, let me know in the chat. And I'm just checking to see if anybody had any other notifications on any items in the shop. Because again, not everything's listed in the shop. Hang with me really quick while we raid into somebody. Well, I almost started the auction on an item. Hold on. Just hang with me really quick so that we can raid, even though there's 3 of us. Let's see. I want to maybe raid into somebody who doesn't have very many viewers, so we can add to them. Okay, how about out on a whim? And let's see, we're going to raid into out on a whim. Thanks, you guys, for joining us, and bookmark our next show.